At the sheds that morning, all the engines were talking right before they get ready on their jobs. "I hope I don't get to pull trucks again," said Gordon. "They're always dirty, and they're very troublesome indeed." "At least I get to pull the express," said James. "Ha ha." "Be quiet," said Gordon. "Anyways, Thomas, do you know how to pull a long train without a brake van?" "Well, if you pull one freight car, though, you don't really need a brake van. And, with a long train, well, you really need a brake van, because it will help slow down long trains without crashing, and, well, they brake and helps you slow down." "I see," said Gordon. "And I hope you can pull a very long train without a brake van, can you, Thomas?" "Well, of course I can." "Don't do it," said Duck. "I won't," said Thomas. "He's just messing with me." "Anyways, I'm not gonna do it, Gordon. Otherwise we'll know what could happen." "I hope you checked the brake van properly." "The coupling seems fine," said Thomas. So Tom had told Thomas to pull some trucks today. Then Thomas set off. Thomas soon arrived at Wellsworth Station, and all his trucks were there, including a brake van at the end of the train. "Thank you for shunting the trucks for me, Edward." "You're welcome," said Edward. The brake van at the end of the train, his coupling, however, was a little bit old, and then the trucks were up to their devious tricks, and since they were gonna go bump Thomas, the brake van could uncouple while the trucks are gonna be bumping any second now. Soon Thomas began to set off, and the trucks, however, started bumping. "Ugh," said Thomas. "Stop doing that." And Thomas gave them a big bump. There was a lot of bumping going on here. And just then, all of a sudden, since the brake van at the end of the train's coupling was very old, the brake van was left behind. The station master shouted, but nor Thomas or the driver or fireman ever heard it. Thomas went through Henry's tunnel. The truck at the end of the train just heard a coupling snap, and he noticed that the brake van was left behind, since there was a lot of bumping. And soon he whispered to the other trucks. They thought Thomas was the one who was responsible for this, and they are gonna get back at Thomas. Soon Thomas went to pop up at Gordon's hill. "Okay," said Thomas. "Don't play any tricks." "We won't," they said. Until, as Thomas reached at the top, the train, however, felt very heavy. "Oh," said Thomas. "Trucks, stop pulling back." "No, we're not." Then what, how come this is so heavy?" "Well, because you left the brake van behind." "What? You mean I left it at Before Thomas could say anything, the trucks broke away. "See, at the bottom." And soon, they ran away. "Oh no, I gotta get after the trucks." "Oh dear, I shouldn't have left the brake van behind." "Ugh, silly trucks. I don't know why they're bumping so much." Edward was pumping along the track. He got the brake van that Thomas had left behind. Just then, he saw the trucks coming towards him. "Ah," said Edward. He shut his eyes. Luckily, they switched to a siren. And soon, the trucks crashed into the bumpers. Luckily, only 2 trucks had come off the track, and the other trucks were still alright. Soon Thomas had gotten in the trucks, the ones that got into his sighting. "Oh dear," said Thomas. The brake van's company must have been really old. And trucks, this is all your fault. You keep bumping on me." "Wait a minute. If it wasn't you, then..." "Oh yeah, right. We did bump a lot, do we? Which makes it so fun." "Be quiet," said Thomas. "Oh man, what will Gordon say now?" Said Edward. "What is it?" Oh yeah, thanks for getting me the Brakevan back. Thanks, you're welcome, said Edward, but that's not that. What do you mean? I think Gordon had seen everything. Where is he? Right in front of you. And Edward was right. Gordon was shuffling along the line. He saw everything, just like Edward said. Ha ha, said Gordon. Can't really pull a long train without a brake van, can you, Thomas? Heh, said the trucks. Be quiet, said Thomas. But Thomas knew now that he'll never make the same mistake again. The trucks are being very troublesome. Whatever they do, they always had to bump the other engines. The engines, however, had to get used to it and had to deal with the trucks. Sir Toppin had told Edward to shunt some trains at the yard. And he also told Edward that there were 4 new trucks who were waiting at the yard. And Edward was wondering who they are. Until Edward found out, and it was standing right in front of him. There were 4 new trucks at the yard. Hello, I'm Edward, and you are? I'm Scruffy. I'm Fred. And I'm old. I don't have a name yet, said the blue one. But if you don't give me a name, we're gonna bump you off the rails. I'm not supposed to tell him that, said Scruffy. Oh yeah, right. Thanks for shunting the trucks for me, Edward. You're welcome, said Edward. And be careful with the new trucks. They're very troublesome. Because when I was shunting at the yard, right before you came, and then, well, they keep bumping me. But good thing I deal with them. That's good, said Percy. Hope I don't get bumped off the rails. Just be careful, though, said Edward. Soon Percy set off. Percy raced through Henry's tunnel, and the trucks were doing their devious plan. Remember the plan, said Scruffy. Okay, said the blue truck. On 3, said Fred. 1, 2, 3. They began to bump Percy. Whoa, said Percy. Stop that. They began to pull harder. Come on, said Scruffy. Break the coupling. And soon they just did, and they bumped him a little. Ah, said Percy. Percy soon went off the track, into a switch. Luckily, a breakdown train was next to him. It soon began to lift Percy back on track. Percy soon coupled to the train again. Then he set off. Percy ran back to the shed that night. Ugh, what a terrible day, said Percy. The trucks are being very troublesome. The new ones, actually. New trouble from them. Agreed, said Duck. I gotta think of something to get them back. I had just an idea. He explained the plan to Percy. Great idea, said Percy. The next morning, Percy was beginning to pull the new trucks again. Percy went at the top of Gordon's Hill. This is where the trucks are gonna play trick on Percy. Are you ready, said Scruffy? On it, said the blue truck. On 3, said Britt. Okay, never mind. 3! Scruffy yelled 3 out loud. Trucks began to bump. Here's the bumping. Oh, I hope this works. And soon began to bump them back. Then moved sadly forward. They bumped them back again. Ugh, I can't let them win. We can't let him win, said Scruffy. Come on. Just then all of a sudden, there was a lot of bumping going on. Then all of a sudden, Scruffy's frames began to creak. What was that, said the blue one. Then his frames began to creak again. Just then something happened. Since there was too much bumping around, Scruffy, however, collapsed onto its side. The trucks were very surprised. "Oh dear," said the trucks. "Are you alright, Scruffy?" I'm fine. Now I know why they call you Scruffy. What a shabby and messy truck you are." "Not funny," said Scruffy. Ugh. Scruffy was put aside of Gordon's hill at the top. "Don't worry," said the other trucks. "You'll be fine." "I hope so," said Scruffy. Ugh. The trucks were back at the yards. "Oh man," said Fred. "I hope Scruffy is going to be alright." "He will be," said the blue truck. Just then Percy popped up. "Hey guys, so Scruffy won't be back for at least 2 or 1 day, I guess. So anyways, he still needs repairs. Goodbye." "Who's gonna be the leader now?" "Don't worry," said the blue one. "I'm taking charge." It was the next day, right after Scruffy had an accident yesterday, and now he is at the works to be repaired. "Oh dear," said Fred. "I miss Scruffy." "Don't worry," said the blue truck. "I'll be in charge, remember?" "Oh yeah, right. And by the way, if you hadn't started bumping trucks, this would have never happened. But it was Scruffy's idea. And also Percy started it." "Yeah, whatever," said Fred. "Anyways, unnamed truck, you wanna say?" "Ugh, I wish I had a name," said the blue truck. "But I wonder what." "Oh look, here comes an engine." The engine was Edward. And he was going to shunt some trucks again. "Don't play any trucks, and this is the part where he caused trouble." And he was right. Duck was at Wellsworth Station. His job is to pull some trucks at the quarry to collect some stones. "Okay," said the blue truck. "Fred and Ob can't be with me now, and even Scruffy, so it's just you regular old trucks. So here's the plan," and he whispered it. "Okay," said the trucks. Duck was puffing along the line with the trucks. "Okay, remember the plan," said the blue truck. "Alright," said the other regular trucks. But all of a sudden, the blue truck, however, didn't feel quite brave in this plan. He began to worry that he's gonna fall into pieces just like Scruffy had to fall in pieces earlier. As Duck was halfway over the bridge, the blue truck yelled, "Now!" And soon the truck started bumping. "Oh," said Duck, "stop!" Just then, the blue truck stopped. The truck had noticed that the blue truck had stopped everyone from bumping. "Hey, why you stop bumping?" Oh, sorry about that. Let's keep bumping, guys." "Okay." Soon we began to bump again. "Stop it," said Duck. Just then, the blue truck stopped again. It made all the trucks stop, too. "What's the matter with you?" "Oh, nothing. If you wanna push Duck up the rails, then do so." "Alright." Ready, set, go. As they did with a big bump, something creaked. "Wait, what was that?" "Oh, not sure. Was that one of your frames?" "Wait, what?" "Okay, oh no, I think something went wrong here. What's going on, right? What's going on there? Let's keep bumping." Yeah. No. But it was too late, and they all started bumping. Just then, another noise began to creak. Just then, something happened. Since there was a lot of bumping, the coupling had been loosened. And then, the blue truck, however, began to collapse. Then he went up in the air. "Oh," said the blue truck, "this isn't good." And it wasn't. Then he began to tumble up the bridge. Then, all of a sudden, he fell down onto the track below. "Oh no," said the trucks. "Not another truck. Make that 2 trucks that collapsed." Hey, unnamed guy, are you alright? I'm a truck and I don't have a name. And, Duck cannot believe what just happened. He soon coupled to the train again. It still had to continue along the way. Percy was puffing along the line with the cold ones. Then he saw the blue truck. Wow, said Percy. Looks like you're too weak. What a rickety truck you are. And that was the blue truck's name. Are you alright, Sir Fred? I'm fine, said the truck, which is also known as Rickety. Don't worry, said Fred. You'll be okay. The other day, however, Scruffy had come back from the works. And then it was the next day, and soon Rickety came back from the works as well. It's good to see you, Scruffy, said Rickety. It's good to see you too, said Scruffy. And guess what name I have? Rickety. It's because I wasn't brave enough and, well, too weak to fight against the engines. Ugh. Can't believe I'm stuck with that name now. At least you still have a name. At least you have a name now, said Scruffy. At least yeah, I mean, it's not a really bad thing. At least it's a name. Of course, said Scruffy. We all have different names, do we? And soon, all the trucks began to sleep. They were going to play more tricks in the future. Hooray, said Percy. I get to pull the mail again. Yeah, I think we all heard that before, said James. Anyway, said James, I hope you don't lose half the mail trucks. What do you mean, said Percy. Because I remember about the time when I was going up Gordon's Hill, and then half the trucks broke away and went back to the bottom of the hill. Luckily, I came back to them. And I hope you do the same thing to your mail cars, Percy. Of course I will, said Percy. I always look after my mail trucks because I like pulling the mail. Soon Percy set off so he can get the mail. Percy arrived at Wellsford Station, and he got the mail trucks. Okay, said Thomas. Now there's an NW brakeman at the end of the train, so you gotta be careful now. He's gonna play tricks again, said Percy. Don't worry, said Thomas. I remember the last time when I was pulling a long train and I left the NW brakeman behind. And Gordon will not stop teasing me about it. I'm right here, said Gordon. Ugh, said Thomas. Anyways, I gotta go doing my job. So see you later, Percy. The last mail car, however, the coupling was very old, and soon the NW brakeman was gonna play tricks and gonna make the mail car uncouple from the train. Soon, Percy set off with the mail and the brakeman. I'll show James that I can take care of the mail. I mean, I like pulling the mail. I pull it a lot and always take care. Just then, Percy was coming towards some bad sections of track, including the bumps. Be careful, Percy, said his driver. Soon Percy slowed down a little. Then he also began to shake a little bit. And then the mail cars did as well. This then the NW brakeman bumped the mail cars. Hey, said Percy. Percy was pumping up Gordon's Hill. The last mail car, however, was being hauled back by the NW brakeman. Percy noticed this. Hey, NW brakeman, you better not do this. Soon began to pull very harder. And now, as he went to the top, he whistled. And then at the same time, when the shorter mail car and the NW brakeman had broken the coupling and away from Percy and another mail car. The mail car and the NW brakeman was left behind. Percy heard something behind him. He thought it was just another train. Percy pumped to Lord Timmins Station. Just in time. Well, that was easy, said James. Hey, Henry, guess what? What, said Henry. I have pulled 2 mail trucks, and I haven't even lost either one. I think you just lose one. What do you mean, Sir Percy? You only have 1 mail truck behind you. What, Sir Percy? His driver looked back. Henry's right, said the driver. Oh no, Sir Percy. Ugh, there must have been a lot of shaking around. Ugh, should have waited for them to unbrake. I shouldn't have gone so fast while going towards the bumps. And also, I think that's it. Oh man, I wonder where my other mail truck could be. Just then, Douglas popped up, and he got Percy's mail cart and the NW Brakevan. Hey Percy, said Douglas, I found this on the main line. Is this yours? Of course, said Percy. Oh, I've been very silly, Engine. Oh, if only there wasn't too much shaking around. Oh, what would James say about this? Just then, James popped up. He just saw the entire thing. Wow, you can't look after your mail trucks, huh, Percy? Ugh, said Percy. I hate when people are spying on us. Tell me about it, said Thomas. Percy knew now that he'll never make the same mistake again. Duck does not like working with Diesel at all. Because Diesel, however, does not take care, and he bumped the coaches too hard. Ain't he clear about a surprise? Careful, said Duck. Coaches do not like being bumped. I don't care, said Diesel. Duck was being organized, but Diesel was not. He was tired of hearing the rude songs from the troublesome trucks, and they laughed and laughed. Diesel gave them a giant bump. One came off the track. Hey, said Duck. Bumping them off the track and bashing at them is not the answer. Just ignore them, that's all. Ugh, said Diesel. And also you're not helping at all. Diesel had enough of Duck, and he wanted to get back at him. Although it wasn't Duck's fault. The next day, Duck and Diesel were shunting again. Right after the engines got to their jobs, Diesel was talking to Duck. Hey Duck, said Diesel, do you know there's another engine who has the number 8? And all of a sudden he is scrapped and you replaced him? No, said Duck. Why would I replace him? Well, here's the story that you'll understand. You see, Duck, it happened right before you came to the island of Sodor. You see, we were visitors on the island of Sodor. Me and the engine were helping to work at the yard. He is esteem me all right, but me and him are good friends. One day, the engine, however, has to take a long line of freight cars. They were very troublesome. Well, not like me. Yes, you are, said Duck. Be quiet, it's my story. Anyways, the engine had never pulled trucks before, so he decided to have a good run on it. And soon, the engine set off. While I was sitting at the siding, I was wondering how the engine was doing. Until the engine had an accident. He was coming towards those dangerous high cliffs. It leads to the bottom. And also, the engine had lost control. It was the silly trucks that were causing trouble. And the engine began to shake over the high cliffs. And just then, his driver fireman jumped clear as he rolled over. And he ran down at the bottom. He was totally damaged. So the men had no money to repair him. Not enough. So they put him at the back of the shed. There once was an engine who was going over the cliffs. The same cliff that the original number 8 engine had an accident there earlier. Just then, he saw a figure coming towards him. Once he was there, and the next, it disappeared. I just noticed that one of my friends has been dead, and I noticed that maybe he's the one who is haunting the night. And so that's why you replace him, Duck. Doesn't that sound kind of scary? I hope the engine doesn't haunt you. Nonsense. That story's just fake. That never happened. Just then, another day, Duck was shunting, this time alone without Diesel. As Duck was passing the switch, just now sudden, a brakeman passed by and came off the track. Whoa, said Duck. Oh, I could have been hit by that brakeman. Who would do that? I don't know, said Fred. Just shunt us. Whatever, said Duck. Oh, gotta pull this brakeman back on track. There we go. I wonder who did this. Duck was puffing along the line with the man until all of a sudden a truck came out of nowhere and just then sped past Duck and went through a switch as well. Whoa, said Duck. Hey, is someone trying to get me off the tracks? Hey, who is that? There was no one here except Duck. Oh dear, said Duck. Who would do this? Duck soon arrived at Lorton Station. Just then, Diesel pulled up. How's your day, Duck? Said Diesel. Huh, I thought you never asked, said Duck. Some truck and a brakeman just came out of nowhere. I think someone's trying to get me off the rails. Do you know anything about this? Oh dear, said Diesel. I forgot to tell you this, Duck, but I know why some trucks/coaches came out of nowhere. And of course the brakeman causing trouble on you. You see, said Diesel, when the engine got into an accident, he wished he never got into an accident and wants to give other engines an accident for no reason. He did that by trying to shunt the trucks and coaches onto the other engines and won't let them know who did that. It sounds kind of strange because he's a ghost now, but believe me, it's true. I'm pretty sure that's not true, said Duck, but he was nervous a little. After a whole day, Duck was done with his jobs. It was getting dark while Duck was trying to get home. Just then, his driver noticed something. Oh dear, said his driver. Duck, you're almost out of coal. They can't make it. Duck began to slow down. Soon they went to his shed, just in case they were going to be stuck here a while. So the driver called for help, just in case. Just then, Duck heard something. What was that? said Duck. He couldn't talk to his driver now because he was calling for help. Then there was another noise again. It was coming towards him. Just then, a strange figure was coming towards Duck. Who are you? Said Duck. And what do you want? I am the original number 8 engine, said the strange figure, and I'm going to take you away. No, said Duck. I didn't mean to replace you. Please, leave me alone. Duck can't do anything because he ran out of coal. What's going on? Says driver. It's the original number 8 engine I replaced. Are you sure? Said his driver. Just then, the figure began to take him away. Please, help! Just then, Duck noticed something. Wait, why are you covered in tarp? 'Cause I don't want you to see me what I look like. But just then, the tarp had been caught one of the sharp things on the shed. And just then, Duck came out on the other side. And he saw that was just Diesel. Grr, said Diesel. This shed needs repairs. Diesel, said Duck. You're the original number 8 engine? No, I'm not, said Diesel. You tricked me. You made up the whole story up. Oh, I cannot believe I fell for that. I knew I shouldn't trust you, Diesel. And I shouldn't have listened to you, said Diesel, because you were so mean to me at the yards. Because, said Duck, I'm just telling you that you should only shunt carefully. Not really. Okay, whatever, said Diesel. Anyways, I'm going to take you to the scrapyards. And soon, Diesel tried to, but he ran out of fuel. Ran out of fuel, Diesel? Haha. Grrr, said Diesel. Calm down, guys, says driver. I'll just call more for help. Diesel knew he learned a lesson, but probably not. And Duck could not believe that he fell for Diesel's trick. All of the engines are working hard at Brandon Docks. Well, almost everybody. Just then, Diesel pulled up. I want to talk to Duck. Hey, Duck, said Diesel. Pulling the express? Yes, said Duck. What do you want? Well, so Top Hat want me to tell you that you're not going to pull the express today, Duck. He decided to let me pull the express instead. He just decided to get me out of the punishment like the last time when I played a trick on you, Duck. And so, well, you're going to pull a goods train this time. Oh, said Duck. Well, okay then. But Diesel won't get away that easily. Going somewhere? Said a voice. It was the Top Hat. He was sitting in Duck's cab all the time. Grrr, said Diesel. And he rushed away. I should check on the engines more often, says the Top Hat. Yes, said Duck. You should. Cranky just saw what happened below. Said Cranky. Playing the trick on someone sounds like fun. Maybe I should do it on someone else. Oh well. Just then, Thomas pulled up out of the docks with Annie and Clarabelle. Hey Thomas, said Cranky. Sir Thomas had said that you're not going to pull Annie and Clarabelle today. He just changed his mind. What, said Thomas? Are you sure? Of course, said Cranky. Instead, you are going to pull the trucks today. Oh dear, said Thomas. Well, goodbye, coaches. Aw, man, said Annie and Clarabelle. Okay, said Thomas. Well, what about the passengers, Cranky? Right before Cranky can answer that, he lifted Thomas into the air. Let me down, Cranky. Why you did that? Oops, said Cranky. That was an accident. They put me down. I don't think I can. I stopped working. I don't know what just happened. I mean, something jammed, I guess. Oh, and by the way, what is it? You are gonna pull Annie and Clarabelle today. I just tricked you. Wait, what? Ow! Cranky! Oh, I can't believe I fell for that. Can't believe you tricked me, Cranky. Cranky laughed and laughed. He never knew how funny he'd think it is to him. But Thomas doesn't think it's funny at all. Hey, that was a good prank, said Cranky. I should do more often. Oh look, here comes Salty. Hiya, Salty. How you doing? Doing fine, me hearty, said Salty. Anyways, I got a flower to take to the station. Okay, said Cranky. He had got another trick on another engine. Said Cranky. Salty, is that a pirate? Where is this, said Salty? I don't know, it's right there. Look, I see one right there. And another one. Oh dear. The Allosaurus is attacked by pirates. Oh dear. I wish I could save the world, but I had a job to do. I mean, just then, a flower came out of nowhere and hit on Salty. Ah, says Salty. Oh look, there's another one. Salty, watch out. The pirate is throwing flour at you. Oh no, says Salty. Ah! Salty was about to race away, but then Cranky spoke up. Wait, Salty. I got one more thing to say to you. What is it, says Salty? I'm just joking with you. There's no pirates. What the? Oh man, I can't believe you tricked me. Cranky laughed and laughed. Can't believe I fall for that. Just then, the men inside Cranky spoke to him severely. Cranky, pick up the flower immediately. They're all over the place. Luckily, the flower didn't get out of the bag. Oops, said Cranky. Oh well, my bad. Cranky's tricks has gone way too far. Every time he sees an engine, he has gotten a cheeky plan, just so he could play a trick on them. It Cranky thought it was fun for him, but for the other engines, it's not. And all the other engines, however, were getting sick of Cranky's tricks. You'll never guess what happened, said Duck. Cranky played a trick on you? Yeah, how do you know? Lucky guess. Ugh, it's just Cranky's tricks have gotten way out of control. It's gone way too far. I don't know what to do about it. I know, said James. He played a very mean trick on me, saying I was gonna have the day off, but I really wasn't. And so Trouble had got mad at me, and I got in trouble. You're not really in trouble. I know, said James, but I'm really frustrated about this. Don't worry, said Duck. I have just a plan. Ooh, it's the first time you ever had a sneaky plan. Well, not really a sneaky plan. Just a very good plan. Thomas and Duck arrived at the random docks. This is where they're gonna teach Cranky a lesson. Okay, you ready, said Thomas. Ready, said Duck. Oh, Thomas, what is it? I'm not sure what to do today. Do you know what to do? Not sure, said Thomas. Maybe I can go and talk to a crane or something. Ooh, they're talking about me, said Cranky. Hey guys, over here. Ooh, hey, who said that? It's me, Cranky. Do you hear anything, Duck? No, I don't hear anything. Probably just the wind. What are you talking about? It's me, Cranky. Hey, have you heard of Sir Topperhead saying that he should go scrap a crane or something? Yeah, said Thomas. I think I heard of that. Okay, not funny, guys, said Cranky. Oh, hey, said Topperhead. Just then, Sir Topperhead came out of the Duck's cab. Yeah? We should go scrap a crane or something, like you said, remember? Oh, yeah, right. How about that one up there? Cranky couldn't take it. Oh, dear, he said. Is this about me tricking you guys? Who's there, said Thomas. It's me. Oh, dear. I'm so sorry, guys, for playing the trick on you. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. So, Topperhead, please don't scrap me. Everyone laughed and laughed. Hey, it's so funny. Wait, is this a trick? Ugh, I hate this. That will teach you a lesson, said Duck. And please stop playing more tricks on us, said Duck. Yeah, said Thomas. I mean, think about it. Think about all the tricks you have done. It's gone way too far. Yeah, I guess you're right, said Cranky. I'm sorry, guys. Harvey is a crane engine that lives on the island of Sodor. Every day, he has to sit in the shed, waiting for a job to do. He's just because he's a crane engine that has to lift some trains back on track just so the job can still continue. He has to sit in the shed or siding, watching the engines pass by, pulling trains while doing their job. Harvey feels quite bored, but sometimes he wishes he can get out. One day, Diesel pulled up and wanted to talk to Harvey at the shed. Oh, hello, Diesel, said Harvey. Oh, hello, Harvey, said Diesel. Sitting in a shed that has some good repairs, no sharp things that can caught one of the tarps. Hey, that reminds me, said Harvey. Doug told me a story about some Diesel who was playing a trick on him. And some Diesel was covered in tarp, but luckily, Doug told me that this shed, the sharp things just caught one of the tarps. And luckily, he didn't get scrapped. You know about this? No, said Diesel. Hey, isn't that you who played a trick on Duck? No, I don't. Anyways, goodbye. And Diesel rolled away crossly. Must have been him, said Harvey. Wonder what's that about him. Oh well. I wish there was something I can do. Just then, Sir Tom had arrived. He wanted to talk to Harvey about something. Harvey, said Sir Tom had, looks like you haven't been doing anything ever since there's no accidents. since you're a crane engine who can clear up the mess. And so, I decided that you'll be working as a shunter engine for now on. Well, just for a while, at least. And also, you can help some of the engines who broke down or run out of coal or ran out of water. So, would you like that, Harvey? Oh, I like that, sir, said Harvey. Thomas had brought Harvey to the yard. He was going to teach him how to shunt at the yards, since Thomas is the first engine to shunt. Harvey looked at the yard. It was a mess. Wow, said Harvey. Look at the yard. I know, said Thomas. That's why you're going to do some shunting. Harvey looked. He saw some trucks. They're snickering. Looks like they're about to play tricks on him any second. I don't know if I can do this. Don't worry, said Thomas. Just follow me. I'll just teach you and everything. Here's what you need to do. Harvey did what Thomas had told him, and he was getting used to it. Wow, said Harvey. Shunting was very easy. Indeed, said Thomas. The important thing is not to bump them and getting organized. Yes, said Harvey. And you'll excuse me, I had to pull Annie Clarabelle today, after all that shunting. Oh, okay. Harvey had gone out of the way, and Thomas got the coaches. Then he set off. Harvey was now sitting in the siding, right after he was done shunting. He wanted to do something else, like pulling a train, or helping the other engines. So he decided that he would go and find someone who needed help. Thomas was soon hopping along the track, pulling Annie Clarabelle. Just then, Thomas began to slow down. Huh? Said Thomas. Wait, why am I slowing down? He went into his siding, and then he stopped. What just happened? Said Thomas. I think you're broken down, Thomas, said his driver. Oh dear. I guess I had to wait for someone to help, to bring these coaches for me. Maybe Harvey can do it. Okay, said his driver. Let's just wait for Harvey to come here. Or just call him, said Thomas. No need to, said a voice. Harvey had just popped up. Whoa, said Thomas. What are you doing here, Harvey? I just want to do something else, like helping others. I see you're in a little trouble, Thomas. Yeah, I have broken down. Don't worry, I'll pull Annie Clarabelle for you. Do you know how to pull coaches? I never knew how to, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, said Thomas. Well, here's a quick tip on how to pull coaches. Thomas was put in the siding, and soon Harvey got Annie Clarabelle coupled to him. Then he set off. Harvey was now trotting along the line, pulling Annie Clarabelle. He saw some other engines of how they pulled the coaches as well. And Harvey was beginning to learn quickly. The passengers were quite impressed with Harvey. Just then, Harvey saw something to make him surprised. Percy had an accident with the trucks. Whoa, said Harvey. What happened here? The trucks played a trick on me, that's what happened. Oh, said Harvey. Well, looks like I had to go to another way to get to the station. But Harvey, said Percy, you're a crane engine. You can try to lift those trucks back on track, and even me. That way you can get through. Oh yes, said Harvey. Well, looks like I'm back to lifting trains back on track. And with that, Harvey was now set to work. Harvey soon put Percy and the trucks back on track. The passengers had watched the entire thing, and they were impressed. "Well done, Harvey," said the passengers. "Yes," said Percy. "Well done." Harvey felt quite impressed. He felt very happy. That night, Harvey came to the shed. He had a really great day. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came. "Harvey," said Sir Topham Hatt, "I heard about what you did today, and I wanted to say that I'm really proud of you. You are a really useful engine. You learn how to shunt, help others, and also lift engines back on track." "Thank you, sir," said Harvey. "I really appreciate it." Harvey was very happy, and with that, Harvey went back inside the shed. We all think that he is good at shunting, pulling coaches, but I think he's better at being a crane. Don't you think? Sir Topham had to ride into Tim's sheds. He got some very good news for all the engines. "Engines?" said Sir Topham Hatt. "There's an engine who has arrived on the island of Sodor, and he's a visitor. So here he is right now. May I introduce to you the Flying Scotsman." All the engines were surprised. They were very excited to see him again. "Hello, everyone," said the Flying Scotsman. "It's nice to see you all again. Even you, Gordon. Nice to see you again, my brother." All of the engines were happily talking with the Flying Scotsman that night. All of the other engines liked the Flying Scotsman. They think he is wonderful. The Flying Scotsman even get to meet some of the engines he had never seen before, like Arthur. The Flying Scotsman also helped to do the jobs. Also, when the Flying Scotsman is pulling the express, the passengers, however, were glad to see him, and they were really impressed as well to him. But there was one engine who was really jealous of the Flying Scotsman, and that is Spencer, the sleek, shiny engine. He is the Duke and Duchess's private engine. He wasn't really quite impressed to see the Flying Scotsman, as sometimes he doesn't understand why he has two tenders. "Huh," said Spencer. "The Flying Scotsman thinks he is so much better than the other engines." "No, he does not," said Harvey. "Anyways, you're just jealous." "Jealous of... I'm not jealous." "Really?" "Okay, I'm a teeny tiny bit jealous. But still, he's just showing off." "No, he's not. Besides, he's visiting here. Everyone's glad to see him. And they're quite impressed of him." "But why does he have two tenders? I mean, that doesn't even make sense." "Maybe you should just go ask him, or even Gordon." "Why would I ask Gordon?" "'Cause the Flying Scotsman is Gordon's brother." "Really?" "Yup." Ugh, that makes it even worse. Anyways, can we stop talking about this? What do you mean? What do you mean? You started it. I did not. You know what? That's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go do my job. What's your job? Doing nothing? No, helping other engines. Now you excuse me. Whatever. Anyways, I'm much better than the Flying Scotsman. Look at my silver paint. It shines brighter than his green dumb paint. And also, I'm faster and I'm stronger. I'll show him and also the other engines. Heh, good one, Flying Scotsman, said Toby. Thanks, said the Flying Scotsman. Anyways, I gotta get to my shed now. Okay, said Thomas. The Flying Scotsman was about to go when Spencer popped up. Spencer, said Thomas, what are you doing here? Oh, nothing, says Spencer. Just want to talk to the Flying Scotsman. How you doing? Good, said the Flying Scotsman. Excellent, said Spencer. Anyways, are you sleeping here tonight with all your friends? No, I'm gonna go sleep in a siding or into my own shed. Oh, said Spencer. Why you don't want to sleep here, Flying Scotsman? Is it because all the spots are taken? Or is that you can't get on the turntable so you can turn? I understand that. Maybe you can go inside. Maybe you should go in the shed. Oh wait, it's too short for you because you have two tenders. Spencer laughed and laughed. Spencer, said Gordon. Flying Scotsman, I'm so sorry about him. He could be bossy. I'm not bossy. And Flying Scotsman, you can't even get on the turntable right. Of course I can, said the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman, however, didn't think much though, and now he was embarrassing himself in front of Spencer. You can't get on the turntable right because of two tenders. Ha! Looks like you're not the very important engine after all. I'm the most important engine on Sodor than you are. Anyways, goodbye. And Spencer popped away. Ugh, that bossy silver engine. Flying Scotsman, I'm so sorry about that. No worries, said the Flying Scotsman. Anyways, I'm gonna go sleep in the siding. Good night. Good night, said all the engines. Spencer popped into the siding. Harvey was there. What's the matter, said Harvey. Oh, do you think I'm different? Different? Yeah, 'cause I have two tenders. Oh, well, of course you are different, but in a special and good way. Oh, says the Flying Scotsman. Well, 'cause Spencer had made fun of me earlier. Ugh, Spencer, that bossy engine. But don't worry, it's okay if you're different. 'Cause, well, when I first came to Sodor, all the engines think I'm different because I'm a crane engine. And then they disliked me. But when I rescued Percy, and all the engines heard about it, they realized I'm different in a special way as well. And then they became friends with me. That's great to hear, said Vice Scotsman. Two tenders make me feel different, but in a special way. That's right, said Harvey. The Flying Scotsman felt better. Ha! That Flying Scotsman. I'm the most important engine. Look at me. Spencer went all around Sodor, saying that he's the most important engine than the Flying Scotsman. Even to the rolling stocks. He was halfway up Gordon's Hill, and then he stopped. I told you to take on water, said Spencer's driver. Ugh, this happened twice. Harvey and the Flying Scotsman were talking at the yards. Just then, the Flying Scotsman's driver had got a call from Sir Topham Hatt. Flying Scotsman, Spencer already got stuck up Gordon's Hill. He just run out of water. Huh. Guess who is not important after all? Soon the Flying Scotsman was off to help Spencer. The Flying Scotsman soon found Spencer on Gordon's Hill. The Flying Scotsman has to go in front of Spencer, just so he can see ahead in front. He was soon coupled to Spencer, then they set off. Just then, Gordon saw that the Flying Scotsman was pulling Spencer. Guess what, Gordon, said the Flying Scotsman? The important engine had just run out of water. Looks like your hill is famous after all. Yes, it is, said Gordon. What a silly engine Spencer is. Be quiet, said Spencer. You can do it, Flying Scotsman. Thanks, said the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman pulled Spencer all the way to Lord Timmon's station. The Flying Scotsman was tired when pulling Spencer and the coach, but he was glad to help an engine. What happened to him, said Edward. Oh, said the Flying Scotsman. Well, he just ran out of water at Gordon's Hill. Luckily, I helped him. Well done, Flying Scotsman, said Toby. Yeah, well done, said Edward. Spencer had felt very silly. He should have taken water in the first place. Flying Scotsman, thanks for helping me. And I'm sorry, Guess I was wrong about you. You're a really useful engine. Thank you, said the Flying Scotsman. And so, they have become friends. Well, I'm not sure if they're gonna get along very well, but we'll never know. The Flying Scotsman was enjoying his time with the other engines. He tells some stories, and also his time from the other railway, and also some jokes too, as well. Engines, says Sir Top of Hat, I'm very glad that you treated the Flying Scotsman with respect. And Flying Scotsman, I'm glad that you enjoyed your visit. And also, everyone, there is another visitor coming to the island of Sodor. And it appears to be James's brother, Eagle. Eagle, come on out there. Eagle, it's nice to see you again, said James. Nice to see you too again, said Eagle. Wow, 2 sets of brothers on Sodor. Hello, Eagle. Meet the Flying Scotsman. Flying Scotsman, this is Eagle. Nice to meet you, said the Flying Scotsman. I heard about you, said Eagle. I heard that you're Gordon's brother, and also, are you a visitor here too? Yes, of course, said the Flying Scotsman. Everyone was talking happily to each other, along with Eagle and the Flying Scotsman. Ever since Eagle visited the railway, James has been talking about him all day. It would not stop. The next morning, all the engines were talking right before they get ready to work. Have I ever told you that Eagle was one of the most useful engines on Sodor? Better than you guys? Yeah, we all heard that before, said Gordon. We're all useful too, right guys? Right, said the engines. Actually, you're not, guys. You're not the most famous. What do you mean the most famous? Well, me and my brother are the most famous and splendid engines on Sodor. You and your brother are not, said Gordon. The Flying Scotsman is most famous than you are. And also, we're faster than you because we're the express engines. Oh yeah, said James. Me and my brother are both painted red. What's so special about that? Maybe we can't tell the difference between you and your brother because you're both painted red. You're like twins. Good thing I'm painted blue and the Flying Scotsman is painted green. But blue and green is what makes it worse. Hey, said Thomas. Now that's harsh, said Duck. Red is everyone's favorite color because it's the most splendid color in the island of Sodor. Ugh, you know what, said James? I can't stand this. I'm out of here. Wait till the turntable's turning, said Gordon. Oh yeah, said James? Well, the Flying Scotsman can fit on the turntable because he has 2 tenders. 2 tenders is what makes him special. Oh yeah? Well, why does he have the word liner with no I in it? Looks like he can't spell, right? Yes, he can, said Gordon. I suppose you do. Yes, of course. Can you spell deputation? What? Just get out of here. Fine. Look, I'm going away. Where are you going, Sir Thomas? What, I'm gonna go do some shunting like Sir Thomas told me. Oh, right. Goodbye. Just then, the Flying Scotsman popped up. What's happening, said the Flying Scotsman. Stay away from James and Eagle. Yeah, right, said James. Just then, Eagle popped up. Hey guys, what's going on? Stay away from Gordon and the Flying Scotsman. They're just... Ugh. What just happened, said Flying Scotsman. Yeah, why you and James told us to stay away from each other? Because, said Gordon. It's because Gordon and James are arguing about which one of you is the best. Oh, yeah, said Flying Scotsman. Don't worry, said Eagle. Gordon and James will stop talking about this. But unfortunately, James and Gordon will not will not get over it. They did not talk to each other for the whole day. They even argue about this that night. Haha, said James. I came here first. Told you me and Eagle are the best. But your brother isn't here now. Oh, and also, the Flying Scotsman, however, his name, Flying Scotsman. What does that even mean? I don't know. Why is your brother named Eagle? That makes it worse. Eagle and the Flying Scotsman had overheard James and Gordon arguing at the sheds. I guess they won't stop talking about it. Flying Scotsman and Eagle tucked to a shed. The shed was very long and is the right size for the Flying Scotsman and his tenders. Man, Gordon and James will not stop arguing about which one of us is the best. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. James was busy shunting in the yard. Just then, Gordon popped up. What are you doing here, said James. I'm here to take the express coach. Oh. Well, don't get anywhere. There's one express coach on my right. I suppose I get it, said Gordon. Oh, no, you don't. The express is mine, because I'm the one who's in charge of shunting. Dude, said the truck. How are you gonna get the express coach with that truck in front? Oh, Gordon's gonna shunt that, and I'm gonna get the express coach, said James. Then there was trouble. James has not watched where he was going, and he crashed into Gordon. Now both of the engines had derailed. I cannot believe what you just did, said James. Now Sir Topham Hatt will be cross with me. What are you talking about, said Gordon. You're the one who didn't watch where you're going. I can't believe this didn't work. What didn't work, said James. Well, I'm trying to block the way on purpose. It's just so you can go up the rails by yourself. That should prove that you're not the most famous. And also your brother's not the most famous. You just want me to come up the rails because you're too big. Since when you're gaining weight? Hey, said Gordon. Now, that's not nice. And also, your plan didn't work. Looks like you come up the rails by yourself. And good thing the express coach didn't come up the rails because I'm gonna pull it. You're not gonna pull it, said Gordon. I am. Hey, Sister Topham Hatt. Stop arguing, you two. The Flying Scotsman and Eagle had told me what is going on between you guys. And I'm very disappointed in you two. Now the train will be late, and I need some engines who can help. We can do it, sir, said the Flying Scotsman. Yeah, said Eagle. We can do this. Together. They got in Harvey and the breakdown train to lift Gordon and James back on the rails. And Eagle has to take James and Gordon to the coal hopper. They weren't really damaged, though, that much since the crash, but they forgot to take on coal because of busy arguing. Silly engines, said Eagle. When will they learn? The Flying Scotsman do some shunting for James, and he lets Duck and Harvey do the express for Gordon. Soon, everything was complete. Sir Topham Hatt made Gordon and James sit in the shed in disgrace because of all the arguing they did. It did not being a really useful engine. We do argue a lot, said James. Yeah, about our brothers, about who's the best. Yeah, I think it's time for it to stop. Yeah, it's gone way too far. Anyways, I'm sorry, Gordon. I'm sorry too, said Gordon. And tell your brother I'm sorry. Same here, said James. One day, Spencer was supposed to truck today. He arrived at the station way too early and was waiting for Edward, who was shunting the train for him. Here's the trucks. I've been waiting here too long. That's because you're too early, because you're a fast engine. Spencer snorted, and soon his train was loaded. Edward is a very slow engine, said Spencer. He'll be late with that kind of speed. Rubbish, said Thompson Duck. Edward can beat you in a race any day, and he'll be early. Yeah, right, said Spencer. Edward heard Spencer in the distance. Now he was beginning to feel left out. Spencer's right, said Edward. I am slow. I'm not always the fastest engine on Sodor. Cheer up, said his driver. That's what makes you special. You're perfect the way you are. Thank you, said Edward. He felt a little better. Edward had to wait at a signal to turn green. Just then Spencer popped up. Oh, hello, Spencer, said Edward. Hello, Edward, said Spencer. And also, going slow for today? Yes, said Edward. Also, I'm gonna get a new crane at the docks, and his name is Rocky. I see, said Spencer. I hope you're not going to be late. Of course I won't, said Edward. And also, you don't need to rush that much by going fast. You could get into an accident. Yeah, right, said Spencer. And when the signal turned green, Spencer puffed away very fast. Looks like he's going to get an accident soon. Oh well. Luckily, I'm getting a crane. Spencer was now heading for one of the points. But the signalman forgot that he already put Spencer on the main line. And now he accidentally switched Spencer onto an old line. He was going very fast. The line he was going on was very weak and rusty. It's like nobody had used it for a while. Slow down, said his driver. But Spencer wanted to go fast, so he ignored the driver. Spencer began to rock and shake onto the rickety track. Duke and Duchess was very scared. He went so fast, he began to shake even more. Just then, Spencer began to feel that something doesn't feel right. Oh dear, he said, this isn't good. Soon, he tried to play his brakes, but he couldn't. With all the shaking and stuff, he felt like it was going to come off the track. Oh, help, said Spencer, but it was too late, and he came up the rails at a sharp bend. Spencer had come off the rails, and right in front of Edward, who was sitting there, waiting for the points to change. Oh, hello, Spencer, said Edward. You come off the rails. But luckily, I got a new crane here that can lift you back on the track. And also, I told you to be careful. Just then, Thomas popped up. Looks like he's too early for your accident, said Thomas. He must be the fastest engine on Sodor. No, he's not, said Spencer. He's the slowest. Yeah, right, said Thomas. He really wanted to save you. Too early. Quiet, said Spencer. And also, if you go fast, then you're too early. But he's not fast. And also, I didn't know he was going to be there right when I come off the rails. Yeah, right, said Thomas. Thomas laughed. Spencer felt even crosser, but he knew he had done a silly thing. Gordon's whistle isn't working, and he can't pull the express today. It's not safe for an engine to go without a whistle that's broken. So Spencer has to pull the express for him. Spencer had never pulled the express before. He sees other engines do it, and he thought it would be fun to show off because it's his first time pulling the express. Look at me, says Spencer. Do I look grand to pull the express? Yes, said Duck. You haven't even pulled it yet. Well, have you pulled it before? Yes, said Duck. Well, only bigger engines can, rather than small ones. Hurry up, everyone. Get moving. You had to wait, said Duck. Who needs to wait? Come on, passengers, hurry up. The passengers, however, got on board very quickly. Goodbye, Duck. And soon, Spencer puffed away very fast. Bossy boiler, said Duck. I can get these passengers at the station on time. It's not faster than Gordon. Spencer was cross when he had to stop at the water tower just to get some water. But he didn't want to argue with the driver again. Just then, Toby puffed past. Slow engines don't get to take on water, Spencer. Toby heard him, but he just ignored it. Are we done yet? Almost. Well, hurry. Just be patient. The train will be on time. We gotta get moving, said Spencer. Soon the water was filled in Spencer's tanks, and soon Spencer set off very fast. Spencer went over some wobbly tracks. Whoa, said Spencer. This reminded him about the time when he took the wrong line and the track was rickety, and he went off the rails because it was going too fast on the old line. So he had to slow down. Just then, Spencer was heading towards a figure that was sitting on a track. He didn't know what it was, so he come closer and closer, and he realized it was a cow. Spencer stopped just in time. What's this cow doing here on the line, said Spencer. I don't know, said his driver. Hey cow, shoo! I got a train to get to the station on time. But the cow won't move. It seems like the cow is lost. The driver, fireman, and Spencer tried everything to get this cow moving. But it was no good. Moo, said the cow. Just then Spencer began to back up a little. Just then the cow began to come closer. What's he doing, said Spencer. Soon he began to back up even more. Spencer backed up to switch. It had faulty points, and soon the express coach derailed. Luckily, the passengers weren't hurt. Spencer was now stuck. Then the cow began closer, began to sniff Spencer. Ugh, said Spencer. Get away, shoo! And soon, Spencer blew his whistle very loudly. The cow jumped back a little, but still hadn't come off the track. He wants to go back to the farm and doesn't know where he is. Oh, thank goodness you're here, said Spencer. Get this cow out of here. Said Spencer. Hurry. Well, said Edward. Looks like we got another engine who is afraid of cows too. I'm not scared of cows, said Spencer. Really? Okay, yes. Please get this out of here. But please, don't tell anyone about this. I won't, said Edward, but although he didn't really mean it. The cow soon went inside, and soon Edward is bringing the cow back to the farm. This is what happens when there is broken fences, said Edward, and cows escape. The next day, when Spencer went at Lord Timid's station, Thomas and Toby were there. Hey look, said Thomas, it's Spencer, the one who wants to get the train on time, but then for some reason the cow is on the line. And he is scared of cows. Toby and Thomas laughed. I can't believe Edward told everyone. Well, at least only 2 engines. But the other engines have heard it as well. Come on, Spencer. Get moving. You don't want to be late. Said Spencer. He was very cross and felt very embarrassed at the same time. There are many engines on the island of Sodor. Like for example, there are some old engines who worked for so many years. And also new ones that arrived on the island of Sodor. During the past months, new engines came. There are so many new friends to make with. And sometimes old engines and new engines help each other out. One day, Diesel oiled up right towards Thomas. There are so many new engines to see here on the island of Sodor, right Thomas? Yes, Thomas. The new engines are very fun. I see, said Diesel. And I hope it doesn't replace you old engines. What do you mean, said Thomas? Like for example, said Diesel, when a new engine comes, they soon going to forget the old engines. And also, the old engines will be scrapped because they are no use for the island of Sodor anymore. Because new engines come, and you get to replace the old. That's not true, said Thomas. Oh, you'll see, said Diesel. Thomas, however, began to feel worried. Thomas can't get to Tim's shed sometime because he's almost out of coal. So he stayed in another shed. Thomas can't stop thinking about what Diesel had told him. What if the new engines really does replace us old ones? And we're not going to get used anymore. Thomas began to worry all night long until he fell asleep. At Tim's sheds, Thomas had told all the engines about what Diesel had told him. Disgraceful, said Gordon. Disgusting, said James. Despicable, said Henry. What Diesel said isn't true, said Duck. That couldn't be possible. But what if it could really happen, said Percy? What if the new engines does replace us old engines? That won't be possible, said Edward. I mean, I'm still a very old engine, but Sir Tom Hand thinks I'm still useful. Same here, said Toby. We're all useful here, said Duck, and there's no way new ones can replace us old ones. I'm gonna tell Sir Topham Hatt about this, said Thomas. Maybe he'll know what it is. I'm going to tell Sir Topham Hatt about this. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came to the sheds. Oh, sir, I was wondering, when new engines came on the island of Sodor, will it replace us old engines? Cause we're not gonna be used anymore. That won't happen, said Sir Topham Hatt. I mean, we still need you guys here on the island of Sodor, and more engines can get more work done. And without you old engines, how can we get the job done? Really? Said Thomas. Now that makes more sense. Hooray, said Duck. And soon all the engines whistled and cheered. Well, said Sir Topham Hatt, I'm not getting rid of the old ones, because they are very special to me. And soon he walked away. All the old and new engines worked together, and they were being very useful. There's always something new to see here on the island of Sodor.